morning, everyone. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Good morning. I hope everyone in the UK enjoyed the sunshine this weekend. It was absolutely glorious. Morning. So we're back in the garden because we really appreciate good weather when it comes. And it's very lovely. And my roses are out, which is also a treat. So yeah, we're going to flow out here today. Today's class is going to be, our whole week is going to be about balance, similar to last week, except this week it's balance with a flow. So we're going to keep that flowing movement going, and in the class feeling like we're radiating, the whole body is shining, like you've moved every inch. It's my favourite type of class, I think, is when you're just flowing and moving, and then miraculously you're in Shavasana and you feel great. If you're new to yoga, please don't worry, there are always options. There's always modifications, and everyone's on their own part of their own yoga journey, and maybe you just want to give it a try, maybe you stick with it. That's totally fine. Just appreciate where you're at today. Your practice is just now, and enjoy it for that. Don't try and be somebody else or do somebody else's practice. And if you ever have any questions, please feel welcome to pop them on here, or you can drop me a message later. I'm always happy to answer any questions. We'll get started in just a moment or so. So if you want to get your mat ready and coming, we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position today. So just come to find that comfortable seated position. Be having a little wiggle just to get there. We'll start the practice in just a moment. Coming to find a comfortable seated position, just remove the fleshy bits away from underneath the bum. Really grind down in those sit bones, really heavy in the lower part of the body. Draw your belly button into the spine and grow tall all the way up the spine to the tip of the head. Drop the shoulders back and down, place the palms of the hands down onto the thighs, and then notice how it feels in the shoulders when you flip the palms. Just taking a moment to recognize that. So if you open up the palms, then think about drawing the pinkies up first, and you'll notice that your shoulders immediately roll back and down. So as long as that's comfortable, take that position for you. The head is sitting nice and long on top of the spine. And then as you allow your breath to slow, begin to flick or close the eyes. Checking that the eyes are just lightly closed. So we're not scrunching them up, it's just very gentle. Grounding down, rooting down in our sit bones as we grow tall and elegant up through the rest of the body. If your palms are open, really lift up in that little pinky finger and notice how the shoulders open. And then together we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So take your inhale from the belly to the mid-chest to the upper chest. Breathing in. Allowing that chest to puff up. Opening the mouth, sigh it out. Deep breath in. Filling up in the lungs, holding here. Opening the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. One more time, deep breath in. Filling up the lungs, opening the mouth, sigh it out, let it go, let the shoulders drop. bringing one hand to your chest, to your heart, and one hand to your belly. Begin to feel into your breath. So noticing the softness in the belly, in the chest, the softness in the heart. As your breath begins to slow, begin to bring that breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Beginning to find your rhythm. Start to think about bringing that inhale up from the front of the body, so at the base of the belly, up through the belly, the chest, the ribs, the heart open, all the way to the tip of the head. And then as you exhale out the nose, send the breath down the back of the head, back of the neck, down the spine, one vertebrae at a time, till it reaches your tailbone. Let every last drop go. And then breathe in, breathing into the front of the body. And breathing out down the back of the head, the neck, the spine. Beginning to create this circular movement. So breathing in through the front of the body, the belly, the chest, to the tip of the head. Exhaling down the back of the head, back of the neck, all the way down the spine, one vertebrae at a time, to the tailbone. And just taking a couple more rounds here, using your inhale and your exhale out the nose. Just beginning to tune into the breath. And if you do practice with an Ujjayi breath, please feel welcome. Your Ujjayi breath is the sound of the ocean, that ocean-like sounding breath. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, then just continue your practice today, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. And where possible, remember this circular movement. So as you bring the inhale in, you bring it up through the front of the body. And as you allow the exhale to go, you allow it to flow, sweep down the back of the body. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, begin to flicker open your eyes, just allowing yourself back into the room, allowing that light back in. Release the palms of the hands down onto the thighs. And then as you inhale, raise both arms up to the sky. Reach up tall, so wiggle up, lengthening particularly in the side of the body. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, cactus the arms out to the side, so bending at the elbows, spreading the fingers really nice and wide, and just check that you're not flaring in your ribs. So soften the ribs, draw them in together, not sticking them out. Holding here, deep breath in, gaze ahead. And then as you exhale, take your right arm over the left, suck your belly in, draw your chin to your chest. Breathing in. Exhale, opening up. And breathing in. Exhale, take your left arm over the right this time. Suck the belly in, dome the back, so spreading the shoulder blades apart. Breathing in. Exhale for the movement, opening up. Breathing in. Exhale, right arm over left, suck the belly in, dome the spine. Breathing in. Exhale, opening up. Breathing in. Exhale, left arm comes over right. Breathing in. Exhale, opening up. Spread those fingers wide, draw the shoulder blades together, opening up in the heart, the chest. Allow that heart to shine forward. Deep inhale. As you exhale, begin to push water together. So imagine you're pushing water together to bring your palms and your elbows into the center until the palms, the elbows touch. Release the hands down to your heart center and spin your legs around behind you to come to find your tabletop position. So spread the hands really nice and wide. Imagine you're gripping down onto the mat with those fingers. make sure that your knees are hip distance apart. Draw your belly button into the spine. Holding here just for a moment, breathing in. And then as you exhale, bring yourself all the way down so your bum is in the air. And then take your right arm, so your right arm is along the side of the body, and extend your left arm out in front of you. Holding here, send your bum back. And then as you inhale, spread your left fingers wide and draw that right arm forward and open it up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, draw the right arm forward and up. Bending at the elbows so that you draw the elbow back a little, just opening up in the chest. Exhale, take it back. Taking a few more rounds. It feels a little strange, but we're just opening up in the chest, opening our shoulders. So release it down, take your forehead down, switch the hands over. Right arm extends away, left arm comes back along the side of the body, palms face up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it up, opening in the arm. Back down. Inhale, draw up and back. And back. One more time, opening up. Exhale, back down. Take both hands ahead of you. Take your knees out as wide as the mat, big toes tucked. Sit your bum back. Find yourself in your child's pose. So we're sending our bum back towards our heel. Our forehead is firmly down on the mat. If your forehead doesn't reach the mat, use your fists to build up so that you can make sure that that forehead's connected. Extend the arms away. Holding here, taking a deep breath in. Exhale. And your child's pose is a pose that you can take at any point throughout the class. You don't need me to tell you. Breathing in. Exhale, raising back up, coming to your all four position. This time, staying up, extend that right arm back, sit your bum all the way back. Inhale, sweeping up and open. Notice how much further you can come this time. Taking the right arm back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Return to your all fours. Left arm goes back, spread wide in the right fingers, and then sit the bum back and open it up. Sit the bum back, opening it up. Sit the bum back, open it up. Release that right hand down, come to your all four position, and just taking some regular cat and cows. So as we inhale, we drop the belly, we open the chest, the heart, the gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, suck that belly in, dome the spine. Spread wide in the shoulder blades. Inhale, belly drops, chest opens, gaze goes up. Exhale, suck that belly in, doming in the spine, chin draws to your chest. And taking a few more rounds in your own time, just flowing through your cat and cow. One vertebrae at a time. Using this pose to find the rhythm, the flow, and the breath. Taking one more together. As we inhale, we drop the belly, we open the chest, take the gaze up to the sky, the arms are long and strong. Exhale, suck that belly in, doming in the spine, draw the chin to the chest, really puff up in the shoulder blades, so find the space in the shoulders, and then return back to your all four position. From here, tuck your toes and just hover your knees for a moment. Bring your body weight forward and back. Just beginning to warm up our wrists, but also to ignite our core. So keep the knees hovering just a centimetre or two off the mat. Keep your gaze down. Try and keep that spine and neck nice and long. So the gaze is down, the head isn't floppy. It's not looking to the side. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, drop the knees down. Keep the toes tucked. And as you inhale, take a couple more cat and cows, opening up through the body. Exhale, suck the belly in. Tuck, so hover your knees off. Bend your bum back. And we're going to begin to flow it forward and back. So as you inhale, you drop the knees, you open up in the front of the body. And as you exhale, you hover the knees, you sit your bum back. And then you wave it forward. And back. Forward, the knees come down, you opening up of the chest, the toes stay tucked. Exhale, hover the knees, engage that core, sit your bum back. Bringing it forward, drop the knees, opening up in the chest. Exhale, dome the upper body, send the bum back. Taking 2 more, just acknowledging how much more intense this is on the legs and it is on the core. So the simplest addition to our movement can bring us so much more fire to the body. Last one, knees drop, toes tuck, gaze comes up. Exhale, suck the belly in, dome the spine, hover the knees, sit the bum back. Exhale, drop those knees down, release the toes and just give them some little taps. Can be quite intense on the toes. Tuck the toes once more, hover the knees, and then send your bum back. Take a little step in with the feet and begin to pedal into your downward facing dog. And remembering here that the important thing is this beautiful flat back, not having straight legs. So really exaggerate even more than usual the pedaling today. You can lift one leg off the mat with each pedal, just releasing it out, let it go. And then take your feet hip distance apart, rise up high onto your toes, bend your knees, send your belly towards your thighs, spread your fingers really nice and wide, make sure your hands are still shoulder width apart, grip down onto the mat, send your bum in the air, draw the shoulder blades apart, so find space in your shoulders and hold in steadiness here in your downward facing dog. Remembering you can bend the knees as much as you need to, lift up those heels, send the bum in the air. Begin to draw your chest, your heart towards your big toes and just notice how much more space this creates in the back. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, take your gaze in between your hands. Begin to extend your legs and tiptoe your feet all the way to the front of the mat. And then taking a little micro bend of the knees, holding onto one of the elbow. Allow yourself to hang out here. Just flowing, letting go. Maybe the arms can hang heavy. And then planting the left fingertips into the center of the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Bend into your left knee as your right leg extends. Reaching up with your right hand. Gaze goes up, breathing in. Exhale, switch it over. So this time the right leg bends. You place your right fingertips down. The left leg is straight. Reaching up with the left arm. Send the left arm all the way to the sky. Maybe draw that left shoulder back just a little bit. Breathing in, left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Breathing in. Exhale, switch it over. Left arm comes down, bend into the left knee, right leg straightens. Reaching up with the right hand, breathe in. Exhale, switch it over. Right fingertips down, right leg bends, left leg extends, left arm extends. Reaching up tall to the sky. Draw the left shoulder back just a little, breathing in. Exhale, release, legs straighten. Take a little micro bend to protect the knees as you roll yourself up to standing. Really nice. From here, just take those beautiful big exaggerated shoulder rolls. Maybe pedal out the legs for a moment. Take that shoulder roll forward, zip up in the legs. Check that your big toes and your heels are touching here. If that's too much in your hips, take your feet hip distance apart. Coming to the top of our mats, big toes and heels touching. Make sure that you place one hand on the belly, one hand on the lower back to tuck your bum in, lengthen up in the body, arms come along the side of the body, palms face forward, pinkies lead the way, so you open up in the shoulder blades. Holding here, gaze stays ahead, breathing in. Breathing out through the nose, let the shoulders drop. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Gaze follows. Exhale, folding forward, swan dive down. Head hangs heavy. Inhale to find length to your fingertips. Hands can be on your shins or your thighs. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Step back with the right, really drive away in the heel. Back with the left, holding here in your plank. Wave the body weight forward just a little bit, holding here. Pushing back away in the heels. So the body weight comes forward, but the heels drive back and the legs are super engaged. Think about drawing your glutes in together. Draw the belly button to the spine. Core is really firing up. Gaze stays down. Breathing in. Exhale. Holding here. Breathing in. Exhale. Holding here. Breathing in. Exhale, send your bum up to the sky and hold here in your downward facing dog. If you wish, you may continue to pedal the feet out. If you prefer, rise up onto the toes, bend the knees, draw the belly towards the thighs, holding here in a still downward facing dog. And only if you're warmed up enough, then you can begin to draw the heels down to the mat and find your straight legs. But there's no need to get here yet, especially in the morning where we've been asleep all night, we've been in one position, the backs of our legs can get really tight. So instead of focusing on drawing the heels down, really think about sending your chest, your heart towards your big toes, and then see if you find the space. And if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, take your gaze in between your hands, rise up on your toes, and take some little baby steps all the way until the feet reach the hands. From here, micro bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep it up to the sky. Exhale, take your hands through your heart center. Wiggle the feet in so that your feet are heel and toes zipped up. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the lower back. Make sure that bum's not sticking out. Send it in, rising up tall, long, elegant spine. Arms along the side of the body. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, coming up to find your fingertips, lengthening in the back. Exhale, bend your knees, head hangs heavy, step back with the left, drive away in the heel. Back with the right, holding here in your plank. This time taking some little rocks, forward and back. Keeping that core really nice and engaged. If this becomes too much, drop your knees, release your toes. Take the same movement. Holding steady, holding strong. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the body weight forward, hold it here. Pivot onto the side of your left foot. So we're coming into our Vashisthasana, our side plank. Plant down in the left hand, reach the right arm tall to the high. Think about sending the hips up to the sky. If this is too much, plant the right foot down, drop the left knee down, and just come in a slightly more modified version so that bottom knee will protect you. But think about still driving the hips up towards the sky, reaching tall with the right hand. Maybe challenge your balance and take your gaze up to the sky. Holding here, holding steady. If you're in your full Vashisthasana, keep the glutes together, lifting up in the body, breathing in. As you exhale, if you can, join us in the full Vashisthasana and draw your right knee into the chest. And then use your right hand to take that right ankle and plant it onto your left thigh. It sounds crazy. Our side tree, holding here, holding steady. Gaze comes ahead of us. If you really want to challenge your balance, keep your gaze to the sky. It does make it a little trickier. Holding here, please avoid placing any pressure on your knee. Reach up tall with that right hand. Breathing in. As you exhale, use that right knee and draw it in to the chest. Reach the right arm up, holding steady, holding strong. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, pivot it around so that that right leg comes as close to the front of the mat as possible. If it didn't make it, use your right hand to wiggle it forward. Extend away in the left heel. Super strong. Plant down in the right fingertips. Inhale, reach the right arm tall to the sky. Holding here, holding strong. Breathe in. Exhale, place the right hand outside the right foot and inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, release it down. And then heel toe that right foot all the way out to the side. Either keep that back leg extended or drop the back knee, whichever you prefer. Use your right hand and place it inside the right thigh and just draw the right knee open to the side. Avoid pushing into the knee, instead push into the thigh. If you wish, you can come so high up on that right foot that the sole of the right foot actually comes off the mat and you're just resting on the side of the right foot. You'll feel it's quite intense all the way around the glutes, all the way round and into the thigh. So just be careful, not pushing too far, holding here. Remembering you can have that back leg tucked, it just intensifies the pose a little bit more. With that right shoulder, think about drawing it back and then see if you can take a little bit of a twist in this pose as well. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, release the right sole of the foot back down. Heel toe that foot all the way into the center of the mat, coming up onto your fingertips in your runner's lunge. From here, begin to hop that left foot in closer. Ground down into your right foot, so make sure it's super rooted, all four corners, firmly on the mat. Heel toe that left foot all the way in, and then begin to lift up, keeping your gaze ahead of you. Maybe your fingertips stay on the mat. Maybe you want to begin to challenge that balance and bring your hands to your heart center. If you do so, think about lifting up, up, up in the chest and in the leg. So you're more coming into a bow shape rather than a straight line. Breathing in. Exhale, place the right fingertips down. Keep that left leg extended back. Draw the left hip back. If you need to drop the left toes, that's okay. If not, keeping it raised, raise the left arm up to the sky, coming into our crescent lunge, our half moon. Holding here, gaze stays down. Or if you want to challenge your balance, keep your gaze up to the sky. Think about drawing the left arm back, the left leg back. Breathing in. Exhale. Place the left fingertips down, revolve crescent lunge. Right arm comes up to the sky, a little bit more twisted, pointing those left toes. Breathing in. Exhale, release those fingertips down. Plant that left foot down, bending into our right knee. Holding here, holding steady. And then take that right foot so that it comes to the outside of the left hand, coming down into our pigeon pose. The right knee comes outside the right hand, and we drop that back left leg down. Opening up in our hip, place your fingertips down, gaze stays ahead. Draw the belly button into the spine, so we're not just dumping down, we're holding really strong. Holding here in your pigeon. Maybe this is enough for you, that's absolutely fine. Think about drawing your chest, your heart forward, your shoulders come back. Maybe wiggle that left foot away a little further. Gaze stays ahead of you, breathing in. As you exhale, staying there or coming down onto your forearms. Holding steady, holding strong, breathing in. And then as you exhale again, either staying here or bringing your chest forward first. And then if your forehead comes all the way down, you may bring your forehead down to the mat. If you like to make a little pillow with your hands, that's also fine. Holding here, holding in your pigeon. And breathing deeply. Deep inhale. Long exhale out the nose. And just knowing you can take whichever variation of pigeon that you wish. So you can be all the way up, you can come down on your forearms, or you can bring your chest and your forehead down to the mat. Taking whatever variation works for you today. If your forehead is down on the mat, you may even close your eyes off just for a moment. Come back to that breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale out the nose. Breathing in. Long exhale. Breathing in. As you exhale, bring yourself back up, everyone meeting in that king pigeon, planting your hands firmly down onto the mat. Tuck your left toes and lift that left leg fully off the mat. And then as you inhale, slowly, carefully extend that right leg up to the sky, point the toes and just lift it up as high as it possibly can go. And then bring it down so that it's about hip level apart. Pointing in the toes, begin to point and flex that right foot. Just releasing out the ankles. You can actually take some little circles right and left if that feels good. And then release that right foot down. Either holding steady in your downward facing dog, taking your child's pose, or you can take a vinyasa with me. If you're taking a vinyasa, raise up on your toes. Exhale, wave the body forward, holding here in your plank position. Breathing in. Exhale, bend your knees. We're going to hover. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then as you exhale, switching it around. So your right fingertips down and your left arm comes up to the sky, drawing back in that left shoulder. Gaze can come with you if that's okay. Breathing in. Exhale, left fingertips thumb come down to the mat. Holding here. Draw the chest forward a little bit this time. Just coming a little bit into your half splits. And then bending into that left knee. Plant your right foot back behind you. Heel toe. And the left foot out to the side. Plant your hands down, either keeping that right leg extended away behind you, or you may drop your knee. And then place your left hand on the inside of the left thigh, just opening up in that left knee, opening up in that left hip, not pushing onto the knee itself. It can drop out to the side. And then if there's enough space, the sole of the left foot can become visible. Holding here, gaze stays ahead, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Maybe you want to release that back toe if your knee's down. If not, think about driving energy really strong, pushing away in that right heel. Breathing in. Exhale, release it down. Heel toe that left foot into the center of the mat, planting your hands down, and then wiggle it all the way over to the right hand side, so that your left knee is outside the left wrist and your left foot is outside the right wrist. Drop your back knee down and then begin to wiggle away that right leg. Coming up onto your fingertips, finding your pigeon pose. Gaze stays ahead, drawing the shoulders back, heart guides forward. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, either staying here or if you wish, coming down onto your forearms. Breathing in. Exhale if you wish, coming down onto your forehead. And if you're here, you can create a little pillow with the hands. So we just take the hands interlinked and place them underneath the forehead. Just finding whatever feels good for you. Sending the chest, the heart forward, no matter what point in your pigeon you're at. Breathing here. If you're all the way down, if you wish, you may close off your eyes. Slow the breath. Use this as a beautiful opportunity to lengthen your breath. Deep inhale, long exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, a long exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, everybody coming back up to your king pigeon, holding here, driving that chest, that heart forward. Gaze stays ahead, breathing in. Exhale, tuck those right toes, plant your hands down and carefully reach the left leg up to the sky as far as it can possibly go. You can open up in the hip and then release it down so that the hips become level, and take some little points and flexes with that left foot. Maybe take those same circles if you did on the other side, creating that balance. Release the left foot down. Inhale, everyone rise up onto your toes. Exhale, suck your belly in. Wave the body forward, holding here in your plank, breathing in. Exhale, bend your knees, sit your bum back. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, send your bum to the sky. And then take some more of these beautiful little waves in your own time. So you inhale, you wave it forward. Exhale, bend the knees, send the bum back. At all times, staying hovered off the mat, gripping down onto the mat with the pads of the fingers, rising up onto your toes at all times. And if you want to make it a little tougher on the biceps, when you come down to the front, take more of a push-up. Finding what feels good in your body. Last two. Last one. Everybody meeting in downward facing dog or in your child's pose. We have 5 breaths. Spread your fingers really nice and wide. Root down in the feet. Draw your belly towards your big toes. Think about driving your hips up towards the sky. Spread your fingers really wide. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, finding space in the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. Deep breath in. Long exhale. 3 more breaths. If you're in your downward dog, just check that there's no tension in the neck. So take some little left and right shakes up and down. Release it out, no tension here. Everyone meeting in downward dog for 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, take your gaze in between your hands, either stepping or if you want to, crouch back and jump without any sound to the front of the mat. Inhale to find length to your fingertips. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, sweeping up to the sky. Exhale, place the hands together. If they don't reach, then just keep them shoulder width apart, but extend your fingers up to the sky. Inhale, wiggle tall. Exhale, take a little side bend, so drawing the body over to the left. Your hands come over to your left. The only thing heading to the right is your right hip. Breathing in. Exhale through center. Inhale, wiggle tall. Exhale over to the right. Breathing in. Exhale through center. Inhale, wiggle tall. Exhale, draw the heart forward. Draw the arms back. Take a little back bend. Exhale, release your hands down through your heart center. Release the arms along the side of the body. Holding here. Maybe take some little circles in the shoulders. Back. And then forward. And then just give them a little bit of a shake. Maybe even give your legs a little bit of a shake. And coming to the top of your mat. Think about place your hands on your hips first of all. Think about grounding down in all 4 corners. So first of all, raise up all 10 toes. Take your gaze down so you can watch them. And then replace each toe back down onto the mat. One at a time. And notice how grounded you become. So you're really rooted, super stable here. From here, begin to place your weight into your left foot. So you lighten the weight on the right foot, raising up onto your right toes. Place your hands on your hips if they're not already there. Inhale, drive that right knee up. And then flex your foot. So imagine you would be kicking down away with your foot. Lift that right knee up higher. Holding here, breathing strong. Drive the shoulders back together so you open up in the chest, the heart. Holding here, breathe in. Exhale, take your right hand and place it on the right ankle so that you can plant your right foot on the inside of the left thigh and then bring your hands to your heart center. If that right foot does not make it to the thigh, avoid the knee and instead place it on your calf, same action, or onto your ankle. Wherever you are, think about drawing the right knee out to the side. So you open the hips forward, draw the glutes together, keeping yourself steady and grounded, rooted down in that left foot. Holding here, or if you wish, taking your hands to your heart center. Or if you wish, extending your branches up to the sky. If you're extending your branches, spread your fingers really nice and wide. Draw your belly button towards your spine so we're not flaring in the ribs, and instead we're super strong and engaged in that central part of the body. Draw the shoulders down from the ears if your arms are extended. Breathing in, gaze stays ahead. Exhale out the nose. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands down through your heart center. Release the right knee so that it comes forward, holding steady here. And then see if you can grab hold of your right big toe with your index finger and your middle finger. Now maybe this is enough. That's absolutely fine. Place your left hand on your left hip. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, maybe you see if you can begin to extend the right leg away from you, kicking away with the sole of the foot. If your knee's a little bent, that's absolutely fine. Take your gaze ahead. Draw the glutes together, zip up in the core, really strong in the central part of the body, and then grow tall as you ground down in that left foot. Breathing in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee. Release the toe, take the right knee. And then re-grounding down in all 4 corners of the feet. Place your hands onto your hips. As you inhale, you root down into the right foot, and then you come up onto your left toes as you raise your left knee. Holding here, holding steady. Use your left hand to take that left foot inside the right thigh, inside the right calf, or inside the right ankle. Holding steady, gazes ahead, draw the shoulder blades together. Holding here, breathing in. Thinking about rooting down in that right foot wherever you are, and thinking about drawing the left knee out to the side so you open up in the hips. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Breathing in. Exhale, bring the left knee out in front of you. Ground down, root down in the right foot. And then use your left index finger and middle finger, wrap it around your left toes. Inhale to grow tall. Maybe this is where you stay. Place your right hand on your hip. Or as you exhale, begin to extend the left leg out in front of you, kicking away in the foot. And remembering your knee can be bent if you wish. So your knee can be slightly bent, or your leg can be fully extended. Keep your gaze out in front of you, breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee. Keep the left knee there. Release the toe. Place your hand on the hips. And make sure that your left knee is now bent out in front of you before you release it down. Pedal out in the toes. Find stillness. Zip up in the legs. Inhale, sweep, swoosh the arms to the sky. Exhale, folding forward at the hips. Head hangs heavy. Inhale to find left. Exhale, take your own chaturanga, either stepping or jumping back. If we step back, back with the right, back with the left, draw the body weight forward. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your knees, release your toes. Bring yourself down as one, elbows draw back along the side of the body. Inhale, take your baby cobra, gaze stays down. Exhale, release your head down. Inhale, bend your knees, tuck your toes, send your bum to the sky, find your downward facing dog, and then cross your legs in the center of the mat to come down to a comfortable seated position. Holding here, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel into that breath. Notice the faster pace. Breathe into it. Take that lengthening breath in through the nose and out through the nose, and notice how you can slow down your breath. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale out the nose. Inhale. Exhale out the nose. Release the hands away. Release the cross-legged position and instead place your feet so that the soles of the feet are touching. Holding onto your ankles, allow your knees to drop out to the side. So we're creating this beautiful diamond shape with the legs. Holding onto your ankles, use that connection to wiggle up, find length in the body, breathing in. And then as you exhale, extend the right leg away. Bring your body around so that your fingertips are either side of that right thigh. Point your right toes. And then bring the left hand back around behind you so that the palm of the hand is near to the body, the left fingertips face away. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drive the hips forward, reach the right arm back, breathing in. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, sweep it forward. Last one, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, sweep it forward. Draw that right foot in, soles of the feet touching, holding onto our ankles to connect, to reach up tall in the body, breathing in. Exhale, left leg extends away. Making sure that we take our fingertips either side of the thigh. First of all, we point in the left toes and then take the right hand behind the right bum, fingertips face away. Inhale, sweep it up, drive the hips forward. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bring it down. Draw the left foot back in. Take your hands either side of the thighs. Draw your knees in together. Spin yourself around. Plant your feet firmly on the mat. Extend your arms away. Reach, reach, reach away. Suck the belly in. Make a curve in the spine and then begin to roll yourself down. One vertebrae at a time. Until you release down onto the mat. Take your feet out to the side, palms face up towards the sky. Let go of your breath and let your eyes close. As you release, you relax down into your Shavasana. Allow the feet, the arms to flop out to the side. Letting go. Let the breath go. Bring your attention to your forehead and soften all of the muscles in the forehead. Soften the muscles in the lips and the cheeks, around the eyes. Release the tongue from the top of the mouth and unclench the jaw as your whole face relaxes. And then allow that sweeping relaxation to run down the back of the head, the neck, the shoulders as they open and your heart shines forward. The relaxation runs down the arms to the hands, the palms face up towards the sky. And you can imagine you're holding two beautiful glowing balls of sunshine radiating from you. So your chest, your heart radiates. You're holding these balls of glowing light shining from the body. That sense of relaxation runs down the back of the spine, softening in the chest, in the heart, softening in the belly, softening in the hips, in the glutes, in the thighs, softening in the knees, softening in the calves, the ankles, the feet, all the way to the toes. And just allowing yourself to be still here. Knowing that you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you wish, in total relaxation, or in your own time. Draw your right knee into your chest, your left knee into your chest. Roll to your right hand side, the side that brings energy for the rest of the day, and then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, keeping those eyes lightly closed, backs of the hands on the tops of the knees, lightly touching your thumb and index finger in your chin mudra, the symbol of being present, of sealing our practice. Taking all of these little tingles, these sensations, this glow with us for the rest of our day. Smiling in a sense of gratitude to yourself for taking the time for you to be kind to yourself, to be kind to your mind and your body. Gently flickering open your eyes, allowing that light back in. Draw your shoulders back so your heart can shine forward, taking your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.